So we're in the village of Bromham and we're starting our walk from the village car park, where we can find the Greyhound pub just across the way there. That's been a pub apparently it's really 16th, 17th century as far as anyone can tell, and this car park was opened in 1963. Unfortunately there were some almshouses down at the end, I'll just turn around, which were from 1612 and were replaced by the newer properties. So we're going to take a walk down the high street and take a look at these old properties. And you have the village notice board. We'll cross over so we can get a better view. It's the wall around the church and other properties here. So they're pretty old, aren't they? I do remember many years ago, back in the 70s, when the shop here actually was a cycling shop. And down there is Battle House. Now this is the village lockup. Should go back to 1809. Should be a sign here to tell us about it, I think. Yeah, it says it was erected 1809, although some think that was actually earlier than that. On the left are the remains of a 19th century milestone. Just go further down, I'll show you that in a moment. And this is the 19th century milestone. So, just come into St Nicholas Church. Now, an interesting story for you. This concerns the year 1735, when some village entertainment was arranged and a steeple flyer tied a rope to the top of the steeple and then was going to kind of zip wire down using a board and the rope to get to the bottom. Unfortunately, he broke the spire, but fortunately for him, he did survive. But the spire had to be rebuilt. Never heard of steeple flyers before, have you? Building began of St Nicholas Church around about 1086 to 1094, the time of William the Conqueror. So William the first time, so this does go back a long way. It has been added to and altered over the years, and there's considerable areas of Norman and medieval, as well as 17th, 18th and 19th century alterations and reconstruction. The church clock was installed in 1887 as part of Queen Victoria's Jubilee celebrations, and it's still keeping good time today, according to my watch anyway. So we're leaving the churchyard now and coming out at the top of Church Hill. the Methodist church just below the parish church. This was built in 1799. Excuse the wind noise, it's quite windy coming up the valley here. So this is the Porch House, 17th century. Used to be the Red Lion pub many years ago. And the village stores was just on the end here, which is now closed, sadly. Bromham was originally a weaving area until really the 17th century, when the demand for undyed broadcloth ended because others were doing coloured or dyed broadcloth. Fortunately, the area is rich in soils, so agriculture became the dominant force really, and is still a very much an agricultural area today, or horticulture really. Plenty of vegetables are grown in the area. You'll see from the lovely soils and all the little farms around where you can buy your fresh vegetables. Bromham is recorded in the Domesday Book of 1086. The land was held by the king, and there was enough land for 10 plough teams. The population is estimated to be between 220 to 260, with the description in the Domesday Book. It also had 2 mills, meadowland, pasture, and a small wood. However, the king gave Bromham in 1087 to Battle Abbey, which William I himself founded, and it was retained by them until 1538, when the dissolution took place. It was purchased by Sir Edward Bainton, who was a great Wiltshire landowner. And this is the parking area for the playing fields. Work our way over to the other side of the playing fields and take a look at Bromham FC. So unfortunately the social club actually has been burned down, destroyed, so that's gone, all fenced off now. But here we have the football ground for Bromham FC. It's a little bit undulating, isn't it? So upon leaving the football club, we just go down the lane back to the church, and we've done the little loop around this older part of Bromham. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please do subscribe and click the notification bell. Got plenty more for you to come. Please also visit rowlandmillward.com, where more information will be found about Bromham and other villages and towns that I visit, and interesting places, and more of the history too. So take care. I hope to see you soon.